Hello there, my fellow Americans. How's it hanging? How we doing? Wanted to talk briefly about a situation that's been going on with this channel and just in general about the creator landscape, because I know what's happening to my channel is not just happening to my channel. YouTube has demonetized my channel twice now. This is the second time this has happened, and I've been battling it for the better part of 4 months now, because of reused content. Now, okay, I think it's 100% within reason for a company like YouTube to, strike a channel for what they believe to be reused content, whether it is something copyrighted or whatever. I think it's totally within means, if they're paying, that they could strike a channel for that or demonetize a channel in general for that. That's totally fine. Where I think the disconnect comes in, because this seems to be a running pattern with smaller YouTube channels around my size. I have 7,500 subscribers, something like that. And that's within the realm of where a lot of these strikes happen. And the thing is, again, it would be totally understandable if they gave you some sort of insight as to what it was. The general blanket description for what is, reused content is extremely, extremely vague. And if you see me looking down, I'm going to pull up exactly what it says. So for reused content, it says that the content is not clearly original of this channel, and it may have been repurposed from another source without significant commentary or substantive modifications or educational entertainment value. It says what you're not supposed to do for reused content is make short videos you compiled from other social media websites. Okay, that's understandable. Collections of songs from different artists, even if you have their permission. Understandable. Clips of moments from your favorite TV show edited together with little or no narrative context. Content uploaded many times by other creators. And promotion of other people's content, even if you don't have permission. Okay, those are the reasons that one may be banned from monetization for reused content. That's fine. The problem therein lies is when YouTube randomly strikes your channel for no reason using this term. And then when you prod for an answer, they don't give it to you. It makes creating content as a small creator, it makes it very diminished. It makes it feel like they just don't want your channel monetized. And it very well may be that that's the case. Because with little or no reason, if anyone at YouTube watched the videos that I make on this channel, I think it'd be clear as day to see that I'm not doing anything in the wrong for that. And I know I'm one in a fucking million, because there are many examples across the site where this is exactly what is occurring. And to be fair, I'm not trying to bite the hand that feeds me. I'm not quitting YouTube because of it or anything. That's not what this is. This is just me trying to bring light and hoping to God YouTube sees this. Not because I'm begging to be monetized again. That's fine. If it takes a year from now for that to happen, so be it. But the problem therein lies is when I am putting my own money that I've made from YouTube into these videos to better them, to do better for them, and I'm not seeing any return on the hours and hours that I spend in my spare time making these videos because of a reason that you won't even tell me. Therein lies the problem. And therein lies that problem for many creators out there. It's not just me. It's very diminishing. It makes people want to quit. I don't personally feel that, but I can completely understand how the sentiment across many creators is that, because I've seen it. Just scroll Reddit for people who have been banned for this exact reason. I know I'm not alone. I know this happens, especially, it seems like YouTube does this as a way to trim the herd down a little bit, because they don't provide any context. Give me a reason why I was actually banned for reused content. Don't just tell me I was. Give me a specific reason, or at least if I go to support, if I call them, if I email them, whatever, give me context. For the love of Christ, I know it's a big place. I completely understand that. But if you're going to strike me and prevent me from earning money on things I spend hours of my free time doing, tell me why. Just tell me why. It doesn't make sense at all. If anyone could go on my channel who's watching this and try to give me feedback or anything like this, I'd really appreciate it. But this is just more of a PSA for YouTubers in general. This is going to happen to you, and they're not going to explain why. And no matter how hard you prod, they're not going to do it. You could make an appeal video, which I have tried. They do not get approved. They get rejected again for one reason or another. The last rejection I had was because I didn't spend enough time in my video showing my setup. They still, even at that, and even where that becomes a problem for me, is they still do not tell you why it happened. They just ban you. That's very unfair for a platform so professional such as YouTube. YouTube is a otherwise phenomenal platform, but when it comes to things like this, I don't understand how they're not upping their game. And I hope to God someone from YouTube sees this, because I'm going to try to appeal my new demonetization ban. This is the second time this has happened. It happened one random night. I woke up, my channel wasn't monetized, it said reused content, and this happens. And it's not cool. So I hope someone sees this. If so, please, my email is me@jerrystakes. Please email me. Please tell me why. But the thing is, I know I'm not alone, and I know this happens. So whatever. Just wanted to talk about this and just let you know that this is what's going on right now. And it's, quite frankly, it's a pain in the behind. If I'm being honest, it really is, because a lot of work goes into these videos, and like, you know, not that everything is about being monetized and making money. It's not. But this is like a side business for me. You know what I mean? I spend a lot of time in it. I spend a lot of time of my waking hours away from other things that I could be doing after work doing this. It'd be nice for, at no additional cost to you, to have monetization on, so I could at least see some sort of return on the time investment. You know what I mean? It's a little unfortunate. I know I'm complaining about this too much, and this isn't the first time that this has happened, but the only reason I post this is I hope to God someone from YouTube sees this. And yeah, if so, please contact me. And with that out of the way, thank you again so much for watching this video, and until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.